Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Welcome to What's on Tap podcast. I am your host, Stefan.
I'm your host, Mark.
And we are drinking some Romanian beer today, which is exciting because, new country. I don't think have we featured Romanian beers?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so this will be another country we can add to our map from beers of the world.
Wait, is Hop Hooligans from Romania?
Yes.
I think we've had Hop Hooligans. And then in Björn's, Björn of Björnguiden, his Christmas quiz, whatever, that was the question. From where is Hop Hooligans? And I nailed it.
Good job, man. I'm pretty sure I did too.
Yeah. No, I think that was the year when you weren't.
Oh, maybe it was another one. Maybe it was Funky Fluid or something like that.
Maybe.
It was Poland. Could have been. I don't remember. That was a long time. There was many sleeps ago.
Yes.
But speaking of Björnguiden, we are joined by Björn and Pontus for this episode. So, guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. And what do you guys think about Romanian beers? You had a lot of Romanian beers?
I haven't had that much. It's only, I think, Beretta and Hop Hooligans that I've tried.
Okay.
Maybe one more.
Yeah, I think I've had from what's called Blackout Brewing.
Yeah, Blackout.
They're actually quite good. I think they brew at Hop Hooligans, but they only make barley stuff. But they have some really, really good ones.
Well, today we have Clandestin. So this will be new for everyone to try. So that's kind of exciting. First up is Non Perignon.
Non Perignon.
Non Perignon. What? Perignon.
Yeah, Dom Perignon.
Non Perignon. Yeah, I got you now.
Yeah.
Non Perignon. Sorry, I didn't. Yeah, all right. It's a double dry hop, double NEIPA. It's got motueka and citra hops. Comes in at 7% ABV. And all right.
I found one more brewery. So all the breweries you mentioned, try those. And then low frequency brews. Apparently, I had a imperial stout from them. No idea why. And they brew at Hop Hooligans.
Okay.
Of course.
Everybody brews there.
Yeah, probably. And Clandestine is collaborating with Voodoo, which is from Bratislava, Slovakia brewery.
So not the Voodoo you're used to.
Not the Voodoo from the U.S., which is probably what I think I even gotten this. About, Voodoo from the U.S. That's going to be interesting, but no, it was not. But still, I'm very looking forward to trying this one. Yep. All right, so what do we think? On the nose?
You probably said it, but I didn't register. How strong is it?
7.5.
7%.
Oh, cool.
Straight up.
7.5 it says here.
Oh, it says there? All right, So what do you believe? The brewers or some sort of app that tracks beers?
From the nose, I believe the app, actually. It smells a bit boozy and a bit harsh, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah. A little sweetness on the nose as well. Yeah.
But fruity. Let's try it.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheerio.
Yeah, I mean...
There's some candy taste.
No.
Like
Milk sugar.
sweet candy taste.
I think it's milk sugar and the dextrose combined. You'll get this.
By our powers combined, it's water, barley malt, wheat malt, oat flakes, hops, and yeast.
It's probably the yeast.
Yeah, because it's got this strange mouthfeel, I'd say. It's not thick, it's not thin, it's like somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm. Do you like that? Is that something that you enjoy, or is it kind of, you look on your face as you can't decide what you think about this one?
That's exactly how I feel about it.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that overly sweet that most East European beers has a tendency to be. Quite okay.
Yeah, I don't find it overly sweet. Yeah, I find it pretty light, a little citrusy, like a little sweet, but not so much that it kind of takes away from the citrusy notes that you get from the front.
No. And it kind of sticks out. I mean, there is some flavor, some mouthfeel that is not that usual in this type of IPA. But it's a little bit fun with something new.
Am I having a stroke, or does it smell like light, sweaty socks almost?
Light, sweaty socks?
No, that's mine.
I think
I wish my socks smelled like this.
Because
the things you do to those socks.
yeah, there's some off note to the nose for me. I can't place it.
Yeah, I don't get light sweaty socks. Could be the hops, the motueka maybe is kind of.
It confused me a lot.
Oh, in a good way or a bad way? Are you just kind of like I don't know what to think?
Yeah,
I'm lost in a fog of.
Yeah, I'm bouncing from up and down, and I'm not really sure when I land it's going to be a positive or negative conclusion. We'll see in a minute too.
All right. Well, I guess anybody have anything else to say?
I think I'll give it a 375.
All right. I was going to start with Pontus because he was really keen on.
Too late.
All right. Bjorn, what do you think?
Definitely a 375, but maybe even a week 4.
All right. Wow. Okay.
Well, off tasting again, I'll say I'm on Martin at 3.5. It ends up on the good side in end.
He was lower, definitely.
Yeah.
And then I ruined it by speaking before he could.
You swayed his vote, is what you're saying.
I swirled it. It got some more air. I took another sip of it, and it ends up on the good side because it could have been a 2.5, it could have been a 3.75. Now it's on the upper side.
That is a terrible crossroads in the road where it either becomes 2.5 or 375.
I'm going to go also 375. It's a really quite well made dry hopped IPA. I quite like this one. Okay.
Fun. So what's the next one?
The next one is called Space Cake Hazelnut Caramel Vanilla Cinnamon Pastry Stout, and it comes in at a 10% ABV. And the ingredients are water, barley malt, oat flakes, hops, yeast, cinnamon, hazelnuts, vanilla, and caramel. And just the nose on the thing, it smells a lot like all of that stuff.
So there's
a lot of cinnamon and hazelnut.
On the back of the label on both of these, it says beer station. Is that where you bought them?
No, I bought them at 100 Pivo, so I'm not sure why it says beer station.
Okay.
It may be in the exporter.
Likely.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're the distributor.
Okay, so Space Cake, and it's a guy in sleeping pajamas with a machine gun?
What's the machine gun? Oh, yeah, the machine gun.
Yeah, it might be the new presidential candidate, the guy who's in the lead.
Oh my god.
So, what do you guys think on the nose? I'm getting a lot of cinnamon and a lot of hazelnut on this thing.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree.
Almost.
And I don't really care that much for hazelnut beers.
I'm right there with you. I'm not a big hazelnut fan. I say I dislike them more than I do like them, and this one is super hazelnutty.
I say the nose is almost on the tonka side, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of perfumey almost because there's so much cinnamon. But I mean, let's try this out. I'm kind of interested to see where we go with this.
It reminds me of Netherlands brewery Keys. They make a lot of stouts that taste smell exactly like
the
this.
caramel punch stouts.
Yeah.
It drinks kind of like a milk stout for 10%. It's pretty light on the mouthfeel.
Yep.
It's a bit fizzy.
Yeah. The flavors that you get on the nose are kind of oddly missing in the flavor profile.
There's an aftertaste that's almost like tree bark.
You know tree bark these days? Do we need to keep you away from trees?
I'm not a tree hugger. I'm a tree. Wow, this beer has an amazing average on tap.
It gets a 4.42 on tap, which is probably why we agreed to buy it. But I have to kind of question why.
Why
it has that high? It's local raters. Probably.
Yeah, it has to be local. It's only 19 reviews, so
I think for 10%, it's really thin.
Yeah. It's freakishly thin. You would almost think, like I said, it was a milk stout or like coming in at like a 6-7% ABV. So that's definitely a drawback, which I think also kills a lot of the vanilla and cinnamon. I think the hazelnut is still quite prevalent. What was the other flavor in here?
It tastes like pistachios.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think this
pistachio ice cream.
Quite good if you boil it down and like put it on a cake or something, like as a syrup.
Yeah, I guess so. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, because I think if it was reduced some, it would be a much better beer. It's just way, way, way too light, which I think doesn't allow it to really capture and hold on to any of those flavors that it says it has. Bjorn, you're awfully quiet over there. How are you feeling about the hazelnuttiness of this all?
Well, I wouldn't give it that high a rating.
442.
442. It's not bad, but quite bland.
Yeah, that's my problem as well. You get a lot of the cinnamon, like I said, almost kind of in a perfumey way.
Yep.
And then there is a bit of a hazelnut aftertaste once it kind of washes over your tongue.
Quite sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what Stefan said. It was the perfume thing. I think they say that in the finish, like, it's super, like, almost artificial cinnamon perfuming.
I think it's just there's just too much cinnamon for too long in the process, and that super hydrates it and gives it a much more perfumey kind of flavor.
But it does have a lot going on. There's like thousands of flavors in different directions. None of them are marching in line.
But they're going in the wrong direction.
No, in all directions. Some are going in the wrong direction. Some are going in the right direction. I think it's quite fun.
Great. So what do you give it?
I'm hard pressed to give it that high rating. Like 375.
Okay, so you think it's as good as the last beer?
Yes, in completely different ways.
Okay, it was just such a. I find it hard to give it a high rating, 375. But that wasn't kind of a high rating. You gave the last beer 375, so I was just expecting a much lower review than rating than that.
Yeah.
All right.
My ratings are my own.
Apparently,
You're
yes.
not my master.
Yeah, get out of my headspace. Pontus, what do you think?
3.25, 3.5, somewhere around there. Yeah, probably either a weak 3.5 or a strong 3.25.
Okay. Bjorn?
I would say a strong 3.5.
3.5.
On a good day, I would give it 3.75.
But this is a good day.
This is the worst day.
You haven't had his cat problem.
That is true. And you, Stefan?
I give it a 3.25. I think my non-love of hazelnut combined with the thinness of the mouthfeel, it kind of just leaves me like kind of flat.
So after we've rated this, we need to see how it affects the global average.
Yeah, we're almost read out of the 19 reviews, rating 4 more. So,
but I think it's going down because I thought there were some guys in Hungary actually who had the beer from there as well, and they are all around 3.5. So it's going to go down a bit.
Yeah,
and we're gonna help with that sadly.
Oh.
Take it down.
Well, take it down. I'm really glad we were able to find these 2 cans. And a lot of their can art was a lot of fun. And a lot of them looked really, really good. So we tried to pick 2 that we thought would be really interesting to talk about, at the very least.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll wrap it up here. You can find us online at What's on Tap Podcast, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, and wherever you find podcasts, you can find What's on Tap. So until next time.
Dum-dums.